Welcome everyone. Have you ever chosen silence? Do you know the power of chosen silence? Let's reflect and go deep into the power of chosen silence. Have you ever been in a room where silence spoke louder than every voice combined? Yet no one really heard it? Where your stillness was mistaken for weakness, your pause read as absence, and your restraint taken as inability. This is for the ones who are silent, not because they are afraid, but because they are wise enough to know not every battle is worth their breath. There comes a point when speaking becomes a performance for an audience that has already decided what your voice is worth. The more you explain yourself to those committed to misunderstanding you, the more you vanish inside their story. So, you choose silence. Not the silence of defeat, not the silence of fear, but the silence of clarity. The kind that asks, what are they all running toward? And is it truly worth the chase? You watch, you listen, you see how the loudest often mistake volume for value, how those in power hand out the responsibility not to the most capable but to the most compliant. They choose followers, not thinkers. They crown those who will echo, not those who will challenge. And you realize something bitter but freeing. Your depth is not overlooked because it is lacking, it is ignored because it is threatening. It threatens the fragile scaffolding of those who build their importance on the illusion of knowing more, being more, controlling more. So you step away. Not because you lost love for the work, but because you refuse to play a game that trades truth for position and respect for power. You walk out carrying your dignity, carrying the knowledge that your worth cannot be measured by a room that tried to shrink it. You are not absent. You are not finished. You are simply not standing where they can reach you with their smallness. Before you move on from today, turn inward. Ask yourself, how many times have you been overlooked not because you lacked ability, but because your presence unsettled someone's comfort? What would it look like to build in spaces where your voice is not just heard but valued? You're not here to prove your worth to those who are afraid of it. Let them tell their stories about why you left. Stories that make them feel safe. Let them, because you have nothing to correct, nothing to return to. You are building something they will never be invited to. a life that answers only to the voice inside. And when you choose to speak again, it will not be to join their game, it will be to write a chapter they will never be able to erase. The power of chosen silence.